What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Dylan Mathews back at it again with another hometown take. You already know what's going on. We talking about the Cam Reddish trade that went down today. If you don't know, Cam Reddish has been traded to the New York Knicks for a 2022 protected first-round pick and Kevin Knox. We also sent over Solomon Hill and a 2025 second-round pick. So let's talk about it, guys. How y'all feeling? Big Play Slay, what it do? My boy, what's going on? Glad you in here. Yeah, we just rocking, talking about the Cam Reddish trade. To all my Atlanta Hawks fans that's out there that's not liking the trade, talk to me. Let me know about your thoughts. I know some of y'all aren't happy about what went down today. I'm here to talk about it, let you know that it's really not going to be that bad. Lil Drew, what's going on? What it do? Atlanta analyst, what's up, my guy? We in here. We're gonna talk about this for a little minute. We're gonna talk about this. So if y'all not feeling the Cam Reddish trade, or even if you feeling the Cam Reddish trade, let me know how you feeling about it down below. What's up, Snacko? Appreciate you. We in here. So yeah, my initial thoughts on it is, I really do hate to see Cam Reddish go, but again, every time, like I said in the videos I did today, every time we're talking about Cam Reddish, we're talking about potential. We're talking about what he can be. We're talking about, what he could be, or, the NBA star he could and might turn into. The Atlanta Hawks are trying to win now, guys. They're trying to win now. They want to win now. We can't wait on a dude that's time. We don't got time to wait on a dude that's time is coming. We trying to win now. We got to go get it now. And I've been thinking about this more and more today, that now that I've really had time to, digest it and think about it. Think about the Atlanta Falcons. And I know it's a little bit different, but think about the Falcons. When they were in the Super Bowl in 2016, they got there and, we just assumed, they're going to be back. They're going to be back. We're going to be right back in this position. We went to the playoffs in 2017, won the wild card game, and then we haven't sniffed the playoffs since. Like, when you were in a position to win, and when you have players and you have a team that is built to win now, you got to go for it now. You got to put all your chips in the table right then and there, because you never know when you're going to be able to be back. So I like the fact that Travis Schlenk is seeing that this team has a problem. We are not playing defense. We're not putting out consistent efforts. And stuff has to change, and things have to change. And I'm telling y'all too, this is my biggest thing. Cam is not the Cam Reddish trade is not the one and only move that Travis Schlenk is making. I promise y'all. If y'all don't take anything else away from me, if you don't take anything else away from this live, that is not the only move that is going to be made by Travis Schlenk and the Atlanta Hawks. That was the first move. That was the first piece to a much bigger puzzle. Cam Reddish is not the only move that's going to be made. I promise y'all, Travis Schlenk, I just have a gut feeling he's going after a big fish. He's going after a big time name to put next to Trae Young, and we gonna do our thing, and we're gonna see what's popping. Let's get to this. Let's get to these comments. So, let me go back up. Jamar says, it's truly amazing what happens when you revert back to your old ways by not playing defense. SMH, right? I mean, and is that I saw somebody said in the comments today, I forgot who it was, but shout out to you. I saw in the comments that Kevin Knox's defensive rating right now is better than Cam Reddish's. And Cam Reddish is supposed to be a defensive guy. Like, what's up? And we get mad over Cam Reddish's potential? I don't understand it. Lanty says, I think it was a good trade. I think it was a good trade too. And I even say this. If it's the trade by itself, if Travis Schlenk does end up, if that's the only thing Travis Schlenk ends up doing, which is not going to happen, I guarantee you. But if it was, let's say that this is the only thing Travis Schlenk is going to do, I promise you, then it's not a good trade. But I promise you, it's not the only thing Travis Schlenk is going to do. And that's why we have to look at the totality and the moves that Travis Schlenk is going to make. That's why we can't just judge Travis Schlenk and the Hawks off of just today. Because today is not it. Today was just the first move. Today was just the first piece. JBM93, what up? He says, I'm feeling it. The Atlanta analyst said, I think it's a solid trade. We have 3 first-round picks that we can move in a bigger trade. Woj has already said the Hawks are looking to make a bigger move. Exactly. I'm telling y'all, we're not done. We're not done. I saw it coming. It's just the fact that it's the Knicks. Yeah, I will say that, I don't like the fact that Cam's going to the Knicks. I don't want him to be with Knicks fans. Not Knicks fans getting all cocky, this, that, and third, but it's all right. They're going to see. And don't get me wrong. I'm not wishing no bad on Cam Reddish. I wish all the best for Cam Reddish. I hope he's successful, and I hope he turns into a star because, he seems like a nice dude, seems like a cool dude, but like I said, we are trying to win now. We don't have the time to wait on the dude. That's time is coming. I'm just saying. Our best player, a 5'11" point guard who wants players out of town. LOL, Cam needed to be that guy. Is Trey a dude that run dudes out of town, though? Because, we first of all, we can't speculate on that. And 2, it could have been a number of reasons that Cam was traded. First and foremost, we drafted Jalen Johnson. And I know Jalen Johnson is a little bit different of a player, but they play the same position, basically. They got kind of the same build. Number 2, we have DeAndre Hunter. And I'm telling y'all, maybe there is a reality where we trade Bogey Bogdanovic and trade Danilo Gallinari. They could be traded too. They could very well be traded too. Maybe even trade John Collins, and we make enough salary cap space to sign DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish. But right now, the way things are looking and the way things are shaping out, I don't think we would have the money to even sign DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish. And right now, guys, DeAndre Hunter is better than Cam Reddish. He's been more consistent. I know he's had the injuries. I understand that. But he's been more consistent. He's been a better player. And when he came back last night, it seemed like there was no rust. It seemed like he picked right back up where he left off. Didn't even look like he had not played basketball in 2 months. DeAndre Hunter is better than Cam Reddish right now, and I'd rather have him than Cam Reddish, to be quite honest with y'all. So, I don't know. And then blaming the thing on Trey, I'm just not with that. I don't think that's fair to Trae Young right now. We don't know. We're not in the locker room. We can't speculate on something like that. Lil Drew said, I'm not gonna lie, I was mad until I watched the videos, and you got a point. I appreciate that, Lil Drew. Yeah, there's no need to panic too. What if we turn Cam Reddish into Ben Simmons? Or what if we turn Cam Reddish what if that first Cam Reddish trade gets us, is ultimately what helps us get Jaylen Brown or maybe Bradley Beal? Now, I'm just throwing names out there. I don't know. But, I think this Cam Reddish trade is the first step into us getting a bigger player, a bigger time player. Oh, the comments just... Hold up. All right, so Jamar said, Hawks need to stop worrying about how many offensive threats they have and focus on defense and defenders. Yes, exactly. Do y'all realize that our offense is not the problem? It's not. It's our defense. We might score 115, 120 points, but we'll give up 130. When you score that many points, we should be winning games. Way more games than we won. We should be way better than 17 and 23 the way our offense is going. Trey's almost averaging 30 points per game. Our defense is not good, and we have to get defensive players now. Guys who actually want to play defense and care about playing defense. And yes, I know Trey's not the best defender out there, but guess what? Number 11 is safe, whether you like it or not. He's not going anywhere. I don't think Clint is going anywhere because he actually helps us on defense. And if you guys watched the game against the Miami Heat last night, we couldn't get a rebound without him. John Collins was struggling getting rebounds in there, and we really couldn't get rebounds without Clint Capella. So I think Clint Capella is safe. But everybody else, they're liable to get traded, and we'll see what happens. But again, we got to get some defensive-minded players in here. And like I said, I saw a comment today that apparently Kevin Knox's defensive rating is better than Cam Reddish's right now. So take that as you will. Snacko said, what do you think about our chances for trading Ben Simmons? I think, now I did see a report where they trying to throw in Tobias Harris into the deal as well. And Travis Slank not going for that because I don't think he will want Tobias Harris. So I don't know if that's going to slow down the trade talks with the Philadelphia 76ers. And I don't know if that's going to hurt our chances of getting Ben Simmons. Before I saw that report, I actually felt kind of confident and we might actually really trade for Ben Simmons, but I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Ben Simmons ends up an Atlanta Hawk after all. I really wouldn't be surprised. And could be one of the big name guys Travis is doing this to get. So we'll see. But I as far as our chances go, I mean, it could be 50-50, but I wouldn't be surprised if Ben Simmons ended up in Atlanta Hawk. I didn't want the Knicks, though, bro, and they need to stop playing DeLon Wright over Lou. But Lou is the defense. Think about it, man. Lou is good on offense. We don't need offense. We need defense. And DeLon Wright is a way better defender than Lou Williams. Lou Williams not in there to play no defense. He's in there to give us a spark offensively. And, he's in there to be a little bit of a leader, too. But we don't need Lou. We got plenty of offensive firepower. Plenty. Trey's doing his thing. Bogey is streaky, but Bogey gets buckets. Danilo Gallinari can get buckets. Kevin Huerter can get buckets. John Collins can get buckets. I mean, the list goes on and on. We got plenty of offense. We need the guys in there who's going to play defense consistently, and that's what DeLon Wright does. So, no, Lou Williams doesn't need to play. If we're a struggling defensive team anyway, and Lou Williams isn't helping us on defense, he's not getting no PT, period. Spivey's channel said, we ain't give him the ball, LOL. We not winning with a 5'11" point guard shooting from 30 feet and can't play defense for nothing. Now, I will say that Trae Young's shot selection, can be iffy at times, but his shot selection has gotten better. His facilitation is good, so it's not even about we not giving him the ball. I mean, he got plenty of times to try and do his thing out there. He was like the 6'7" dude off the bench. So, I mean, I really don't understand why you coming for Trae Young so hard. I mean, he's averaging 28 points per game. I don't know what else you want the man to do. He's averaging just about a double-double. He's second in scoring, third in assists. It's not like he's not passing the ball. He's not facilitating. He drives to the basket. I don't know why you coming for Trae Young so hard right now, Spivey. And the thing is, too, we can't get so attached to these players, dude. Are we not Hawks fans? Are we Hawks fans or are we Cam Reddish fans? We got to decide. I'm a Hawks fan. I root for the Hawks. I'm not a Cam Reddish fan. I root for the dudes on the team, but Cam Reddish on the team no more. And like I said, no ill will to Cam Reddish, but he's not on the team anymore. We got to let it go. We got to root for the Hawks. And has Travis Schlenk not done everything right so far? He got us to the playoffs last year. He made all the necessary moves, all the necessary signings. And he tried with Cam. But Cam hasn't been doing. He's been in the league 3 years. How long y'all want him to be in the league? How long y'all want him to be on the roster before you get tired of him just averaging 11 points off the bench? How long y'all want us to wait? We trying to win now, guys. We got to think about that. We trying to win now. Is Cam helping us win right now? Cam's played in 34 out of the 40 games we played, and we're 17-23. So is he that big of a difference? Come on now. Trust in Travis. He's a good GM. Exactly. Travis has done everything right so far. He's gotten us right so far. He helped. He made all the moves to get us to the Eastern Conference Finals, brought in all the players. And he gave us until just about halfway through the season. He gave this same team from last year, till about the halfway point. It was a little less than the halfway point. Cam Reddish made it through 40 games. He played in 34 of them. It's not like this team ain't have time to get it together. They have about half the season to get it together, and guess what? It ain't together. We're 17-23, not playing no defense. Can't stop nobody. Can't stop a cold. What do y'all want? What do y'all really want? Y'all want Cam Reddish still here to average 11 points a game and we get a lottery pick? Is that what y'all want? Our chances of getting somebody could have improved because he may be interested in multiple firsts. I think he's talking about Ben Simmons. But yeah, like I said, Travis is, I think, going after a big-time player. This was the first domino to fall. This was the first piece in a bigger puzzle. I've been saying it all day long. And I'm going to keep saying it. Be patient. Hawks fans, relax. Relax. Let Travis do his thing. Can we wait till February 11th? After the trade deadline, until Travis done made all of his moves? Because I'm telling y'all, this is not it. He's not done. So can we just wait until he made all of his moves to judge this team and judge Travis Schlenk? Can we just wait a minute? Can we just wait on that for a second? Soy Sebastiano says the Knicks are going to be real. Are they? Are they going to be real good? Are they? Because they talking about Julius Randle and all these struggles. If Julius Randle ain't doing nothing, then is the team going to do anything? Like, are they going to be real good now with Cam Reddish? Is Cam Reddish even going to start? Like, we'll see. Time will tell. So, I mean, like I said, no ill will for Cam Reddish, but man, I ain't never, ever seen a player who ain't really done nothing in the league. He ain't been to no All-Star games. He ain't made no All-NBA teams, offensively or defensively. He ain't win no Most Improved Player of the Years. For a dude that really hasn't done much in the league besides give us inconsistent flashes, y'all really riding hard for this dude. I'm glad y'all loyal, but can I get some of this loyalty? Can it be sprinkled onto the Atlanta Hawks? Like, y'all really, Cam should have got more minutes, not less. Now, could Cam got more minutes? I mean, I guess, but let's see how many. Let's go look at this. Let's see how many minutes Cam Reddish was averaging per game. Let's find out. Let's talk about it, man. We here to talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Let me pull it up real quick. Let's pull up Cam Reddish's stats and see how many minutes he was getting per game this year. Let's see. All right. Oops. I don't know what I just did. Oh, there we go. Where's his minutes per game? Okay, y'all. Cam Reddish was getting 23 minutes per game. He was getting 23 minutes, averaging 11.9 points per game. He was getting solid minutes, 23 minutes a game. Like, I don't know what more y'all want. He was getting a lot of minutes. Cam Reddish was getting a lot of play time, y'all. 23 minutes per game. Like, he was getting minutes. I don't know what y'all want me to say. Like, I really don't understand what we're riding so hard for him. And again, no ill will, but not on the team no more. And if we land a dude like Ben Simmons, Jaylen Brown, or Bradley Beal, like, are we really gonna be mad that Cam Reddish is off the team? Like, there are dudes out here that I think Travis Schlenk is trying to get that can help us win now. Is Cam Reddish helping us win now that much? Is he? Because we were 17 and 23 with him. The Atlanta analyst said, yeah, when Travis said moves need to be made, he didn't mean Knox in the first, so definitely bigger moves to come. Exactly. Like, if I find it very, 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 very hard to believe when Travis said moves need to be made, that he was just going to do one move. I mean, it's in the quote right there, moves with the S, plural, meaning more than one, meaning that this is probably just the first and definitely not the last. Relax, guys. Be patient. Let's see what happens. Kareem Blackston, what up? He said, Trey, he's the biggest offender of not playing defense. Let's put winning first over being entertained. Now, I don't agree with that. I mean, Trey's defense, it has looked better. It has looked a little better. Could it be way better? Yes. Is he the best defender on the team? Is he the second best defender on the team? Third? No, none of that. But again, Trey is that dude. He go gets our buckets. He makes the defense have to play a lot more different than what they would usually have to play. His skill set is pretty unique. The only other dude that can do what Trey is doing better than Trey is Steph Curry. So I don't agree with trade and Trey. If you're trying to trade Trey, then you're trying to do a full rebuild, a full blow up, and I don't think that's what we're going for. And like I said, we can win with Trey. And to be honest, I mean, Trey's been putting in work. 28 points per game, near 10 assists. I don't know, y'all. We got in our feels about Cam Reddish. Knox is not as bad. Yeah, thank you. Knox is not as bad as we think. He was a little overhyped coming out of college. He made a little splash when he first got to the Knicks, But Knox could be a good role player. Now, will he stay on Atlanta? I don't know. He could be a part of a bigger trade. So I don't know if he's going to stay on the team. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. I'm not sure yet. But if he is, he'll be a solid role player, just like Cam Reddish was. He'll be a solid role player. Defense wins championships. Trav had to pull the trigger. Exactly. We got to bring some dudes in here that can play defense. We got plenty of offense. Bring some dudes in here that want to play defense. That's what I'm waiting on. LOL, Trae Young, our best player that could have been Luka. It was supposed to be Cam and Trae, not Trae by himself. LOL, Trae went on championship with a point guard who plays no defense. Is Trae going to be by himself? Last time I checked, there's 4 of the dudes that's going to be around him. And last time I checked, the trade deadline, do I have my dates wrong? Like, let me double check. Yeah, it's January 13th. The trade deadline is not till February 10th. We made one move, and y'all are tripping. Y'all are tripping. Y'all are trying to jump ship after one move? One move? And again, we have Deandre Hunter. We got Deandre Hunter, who right now is better than Cam Reddish. Yes, I understand he's had injury problems. Yes, he needs to do a better job of staying healthy. I get all that. And partially, some of that is not his fault. But Deandre Hunter, when he's in the game, he's been more consistent. He's been a better scorer. I don't know what y'all want me to say. And he's a better defender. Like, why are we tripping so hard after, like, we trade one Cam Reddish and the world is on fire. My goodness. Like, what's up? And yeah, I know Cam wants to be the man, and he wasn't going to be the man in Atlanta. Not with what he was doing. And let's talk about this too. Cam has had what? He's had 2.5 years. And let's not act like Cam hasn't had his injury problems as well. We're going to pull the DeAndre Hunter's bit injury card. Cam only played 58 games his rookie year. He played 26 games last year and 34 games. Well, he's been pretty healthy this year. So, again, we don't got time to wait on Cam. We try to win now. And like I said, I read some reports. I read an article that apparently only Trae Young and Clint Capella are safe. So DeAndre Hunter might not even be safe. He might get traded too. So let's just wait and see what happens before we overreact, because we overreacting right now, Hawks fans. As a fan base, we are overreacting. We are doing too much. The trade deadline is February 10th. We can say what this Hawks team is or is not going to be after that. February 11th, we can talk about it. But right now, let's just wait and see what's going to happen. Let's see what Trav's got up his sleeve. If we get one more star player, it's over. Yeah, like, come on now. We still got our core, basically. Like, we good. We got to bring in some guys that want to play defense. Was Cam helping us that much on the defensive end? Ask yourself. Go watch some tape. Was he helping us that much on the defensive end? Was he making that big of a difference? Obviously not. We was still giving up about 130 points per game. Big play Slay. What up? Good to have you in here. Cam did ask out. Did Cam ask out, really? I haven't seen that anywhere, but yeah, maybe Cam asked out. I mean, maybe he did. We don't know. There's a lot of things that could have gone into this. Maybe Cam asked out. Maybe he was tired of not starting. Nate said he always liked him, his matchups better with the second unit. Maybe Cam was like, nah, I want to be on the first unit. And Nate was like, nah. And Cam was like, well, trade me then. And then Travis and Nate was like, all right, we're going to do it. Go ahead. I don't know. So it's a number of things that could happen. Facts on Johnson, but Hunter is coming. And yeah, Hunter, he came back last night and he looked pretty dang good. Like I said, it looked like it hadn't even been 2 months since he played basketball. He was looking really good in his return. I still like Cam, but best believe when we play the Knicks and he scores on us, I'm gonna be like, if you Cam Reddish. I ain't even mad at you, Soy. I ain't even mad at you. Big Play Slay says, I heard today and I saw Reddish got traded to the New York Knicks, but what y'all get from him? We got Kevin Knox and a protected 2022 first-round pick. Trey and Ben Simmons will lead us to the promised land. Maybe. If Ben Simmons comes here with the right mindset, because he don't have to score. He can score, but he don't have to. He's got to play D. He's got to lock down. He's got to lock down old dude, whoever's the best wing defender. I mean, think about this. If we have, on defense, if we have Ben Simmons and DeAndre Hunter on the wing as our wing defenders, defending the two best players on the opposing team, Ben Simmons doesn't take a night off on defense, and he was part of the reason last year the Philadelphia 76ers got the number 1 seed overall. Now, I know we deal with it to him, but Ben Simmons is a dog defensively, and we know what DeAndre Hunter can do defensively. And if we have those two guarding the best two, threats on offense, and Clint Capella blocking shots and cleaning up down low and we're getting defensive rebounds like we couldn't do last night with him out of the game, could be scary. We could get our defense right, and who knows what this team could do. Let's not trade Bogey. I don't know. Bogey might be going too, to be honest with you. I'm not sure what's going to happen to Bogey. I'm not sure what's going to happen to anybody. Besides Trae Young, and like I said, maybe Clint Capella, I'm not sure what's going to happen to anybody. I don't know who's safe and who's not. The only person I know for sure is safe is Trae. And I think Clint Capella is safe. And I think DeAndre Hunter is safe. And I think Onyeka Okongwu is safe. But do I know? No, I do not. Atlanta analyst, I can see us moving for an available star like Beal or Brandon Ingram. Yeah, I mean, if we turn Cam Reddish into Brandon Ingram, are y'all going to be mad? I wouldn't be mad. Because guess what? Brandon Ingram is helping us win now more than Cam Reddish is. That's all I'm saying. Andre Taylor, what up? What up, my guy? Hope you're doing good. Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart for John Collins and Bogey. But that could be, I would not be mad at that. I don't know if Boston would do that, but I would not be mad at that at all. Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart for John Collins and Bogey Bogdanovic. I'll take it. I'll try it out. I think that will help a lot of defense. Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart, probably the two best defensive players for the Boston Celtics. So I wouldn't say no. I would not say no. I watched your videos. I'm still skeptical, and I really don't want Ben Simmons. I can understand you being skeptical about not wanting Ben Simmons. A lot of ifs about Ben Simmons. Is his head in the right spot? Is he gonna even want to play in Atlanta? Is he gonna want to stay in Atlanta? Like, would he just be a rental? Like, I definitely understand the skepticism about Ben Simmons, and he might not even be the dude that's coming here. He might not even be the dude that Travis is trying to, accumulate picks and do all this other stuff for. So we'll see. But I definitely understand why you'd be skeptical about Ben Simmons. Let's see what these other comments talk about. I appreciate y'all hopping in here and rocking with me and getting in on the action. Oh, it's a lot of comments. We got to get through these. Oh, it's a lot of comments. Oh, y'all talking. I like this. I like that. Keep doing y'all thing. Landon said, when I first saw I was way confused, and I looked at it from a GM standpoint. We dumped some salary and open up a roster spot. Exactly. And we get a pick to possibly put together a bigger trade package for a bigger player. Again, this is not the only move that's coming. Brown and Smart from Boston would be nice. It sure would, Nate Lowe. Now, I don't know, how much Boston is shopping Jaylen Brown. I feel like, Marcus Smart is definitely probably available. But, again, some changes coming. I'm telling y'all. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. John Acia. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. I have no idea. I know y'all seen Cam Reddish story where he posted Bing Bong. Let him Bing Bong all he wants to. I want Brandon Ingram. I would not be mad at Brandon Ingram at all. I would not. And like I said, maybe he's a dude that we're going after. New Orleans, I don't know what the New Orleans Pelicans got going on right now. Zion, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know what they're doing in New Orleans. So who knows who's available in New Orleans, because I don't know what they got going on. Well, you're right. Offense last night was a bit of an issue, though, but it's always been on defense. Yes, offense was a bit of an issue last night. More times than not, offense is not an issue. And you can credit the offensive issues last night, too. We just got off a long Western Conference road trip. Guys weren't making shots, So, offense is still not our problem. It's defense. Defense is still our issue. There were some bad rotations last night. We couldn't get a rebound and save our life with Clint Capella out the game. Like, just saying. Jess Reed says, do you think Trae Young wins MVP? Nah, he ain't winning this year, especially if we don't even make it to the playoffs. You got to make it to the playoffs to even be in that discussion. ISO Joe, what up, though? He says, is Jeremy Grant on the way? He could be. He could be. He could be. Like I said, I think Travis is going after a big player, guys. I think he is. I really, really, really think he is. Whereas Jeremy Grant, Ben Simmons, Bradley Beal. Again, I don't know if Bradley Beal's available, though. He is going to be a free agent next year. The Wizards are doing okay. Like, they're not too bad. They're in the playoff hunt, so I don't know how much, the Wizards want to shake up anything, especially a guy like Bradley Beal. Don't know if they're ready to blow up what they got going on over there. Jaylen Brown, don't know if he's available, but I think a big name is going to land in Atlanta before the trade deadline is all said and done. Jamar said, and the Hawks average the fewest amount of turnovers on top of bring a top 3 offense. It's all about recommitment to the other end. Exactly. Trae Young don't be turning the ball over like that anymore. We keep it clean. Like, we got a good offense. Let me pull up some numbers for y'all, because maybe numbers will get y'all right and get y'all understanding. Let's look up some team stats real quick, because I'm telling y'all, man, we got to make some changes. Changes got to be made. And Travis told y'all what was coming. I tried to tell y'all Cam Reddish was going to get traded. I tried to tell y'all. Let's see. Let's look at some stats here. Let me pull up some stats real quick. Appreciate everybody that's in the live right now. We're pretty deep in this thing. All right. Where the team stats at? I need the team stats, man. Can I look at the team stats? Where they at? I don't know where they at. Okay. Where are the stats? I can't find the team stats. Sorry, y'all. I'm really still trying to find the team stats. Might have to go to Basketball Reference. So I was on ESPN, but I think I'm going to have to switch over to Basketball Reference. Let's see. Then I'm going to get back to y'all comments. All right. Let's see what's going on. Let's see the team stats. All right, defensive rating is a 114.5, it looks like. Can't find the rest of these team stats for real. Anywho, we get to some stats later. Well, although we need defense, I can't deny Trade needs a second score next to him to take pressure off him. Exactly, because, we were looking a little bad last night with that second unit in. So we definitely need somebody to go next to Trade, guys we can stagger. So at least Trey and then the other person is in, probably all times of the game. So we'll see. I think we should trade DeLon Wright. He might get traded. He could very well get traded. Wouldn't be surprised if he get traded. Like I said, he's definitely not safe. Nobody's safe in my opinion, besides Trae Young for sure. I think Clint Capella is safe. I think Double O and Yucca Okongwu is safe. And I think Clint Capella is safe. And I think Deandre Hunter is safe. That's it. I don't know. If folks thought trading Cam was a heartbreaker, just wait till the other trades come. Right, King Phillip. If y'all so mad about Cam Reddish, wait till these other trades. I mean, because come on now. Some more trades coming. I'm telling y'all. Why is that Memphis can play a good brand of basketball with the same amount of talent with Ja and Trey, but Ja actually moves the ball and win? Do y'all Spivey's channel, bro? All right, let's check out the Memphis Grizzlies roster, because I mean the answer is simple, but let's just do this for kicks and giggles, Spivey's channel, because I really don't understand why you're going so hard on Trey right now. I really don't. Let's look at the Memphis Grizzlies roster, shall we? And then we're gonna look at some simple numbers. Desmond Bane. He's not most talented dude, but I'm pretty sure he plays defense. Jared Culver, pretty sure he plays defense. Jaren Jackson Jr., pretty sure he plays defense. You know, let's not even go through the roster. Let's just get right to the numbers. Oh, the Memphis Grizzlies just beat the Warriors? Yeah, they did. Why? Maybe because they only gave up 108 and not 130. It's still a lot, but they only gave up 108 compared to what we be giving up. They beat the Clippers. We just lost to them. They only gave up 108 points. Only gave up 88 to Detroit. Gave up 106 to the Cavs. 104 to the Brooklyn Nets. Let's see. What else? Only 103 to the Trailblazers. 105 to the Kings. 105 to the Trailblazers again. Only give up 102 to the Thunder. You know, like maybe they're winning because they play defense. Maybe it's not so much about, you know, who the guys on the team are and them being super duper talented. Maybe it's because they play defense. I don't know. It's just a thought. Like, maybe they just play defense. Like, maybe Ja got some dudes around him that want to play defense. Maybe. I don't know. The Atlanta analyst says Lou said he want to go back to LA anyways. I'm burned out for him. Yeah, Lou not even playing, so Lou can go. I'm not even tripping. Skylar May should be back up. I don't know about all that. I don't know if I want Skylar Mays to be back up. I mean, he seems like he'd be good, but I don't know if he back up ready quite yet. Stop it. Right. Ken Phillips said we got to the Eastern Final with a 5'11 point guard. Exactly. Like you keep going in on our 5'11 point guard, but he was the main. Without him, we ain't getting to the Eastern Conference Finals. Without Trae Young, we probably don't even have 17 wins. Like, I don't know what you're saying. It's the defense, it's not the offense, my guy. That's what makes a GM a GM. They don't get attached. Exactly. Thank you, Atlanta analyst. Travis Schlenk not caught up in Cam Reddish's potential. Travis Schlenk saw, we made it to the Eastern Conference Finals last year. Like, we got some pieces. We got some dudes. And then we go 17-23 this year. And he said it directly. This is a direct quote. And I quote, maybe I shouldn't have brought everybody back. So some changes going to have to be made. Travis Schlenk knows he has pieces to win now. He knows he has a superstar in Trae Young. He knows he's got some good pieces. He knows the Atlanta Hawks are capable of winning now. So the dudes on this Atlanta Hawks team and that were on this Atlanta Hawks team like Cam Reddish, who aren't helping us win now anymore, got to go. And he's going to get dudes that can help us win now. Period. He has not made a bad trade. Kareem, we want him to try on defense. Stop taking half court shots. Those misses are turnovers, by the way. No, I completely agree. I do not always like Trae Young's shot selection. I have said many a times, and I will keep saying it. Trae Young's shot selection at times does hurt us. Him taking those half-court threes, I said it last year. Him taking those threes with 17 seconds left on the shot clock and him missing is like a turnover because the defense has no chance to get back and they get an easy bucket on the other end. I completely agree with that. I have no arguments there. I have said that. I am not saying Trae is blameless. I am just saying that when we drafted Trae, we knew he wasn't finna be no defensive stopper. What did we draft Trae for? To put butts in seats and him to get buckets. And what has he been doing? Putting butts in seats and he's been getting buckets. Now, when we drafted Cam Reddish, on the other hand, what do we expect from Cam? Oh, he was supposed to be this great two-way player. Well, he hasn't been. We knew Trae. We did not draft Trae Young for defense. And if y'all watch Trae, to me, I see him trying on defense. I see him trying. I have seen some improvement. I'm not going to say how much, but I have seen some improvement from last year to this year when it comes to Trae Young. And again, we did not draft him for defense. We have to have defensive players around Trae. That's just the reality we live in. Now, if y'all want to trade Trae, go ahead, trade Trae. And I guess we're just going to blow this whole thing up. But I don't think that's necessary. I think we can still win with Trae Young. We just got to get some guys who care about playing defense. Again, Trae is not completely blameless in all of this. His shot selection still has to be worked on, still has to get better. I've seen improvement on it, but it still has to get better. Them half-court shots need to start coming at a minimum. But Trae is not, he's not the problem. He's not the biggest problem. Again, we drafted Cam Reddish to be what? This great two-way player. He's supposed to be the next coming to Paul George, this, that, and the third. He ain't been that yet. How long did it take Trae to make an all-star team? His second season? If the dude is that dude, don't take him that long. Cam been in the league 3 years now. And again, I know he only played in 26 games last year. I get all that. But how long can we wait, y'all? We trying to win now. How long can we wait? How long y'all want to wait on Cam? It should have been Gallo before Cam, though. Gallo might be traded tomorrow. Again, we're not behind the scenes. We don't know. First of all, Gallo might be Travis. Okay, y'all. This is the thing. Listen. Travis could, for all we know, Travis could have something already in place. And he might just be like y'all, if y'all watch the Avengers, if y'all watch Marvel movies, Thanos already had the plan to snap half of the world away. But what he have to do? He had to go get the Infinity Stones first. Travis could have something already in plan and in place. He could already have a plan of who he wants. He could have a trade worked out to get who he wants. But he might have to go collect what he needs to collect first. And Danilo might have to be a part of the trade to actually get the big dude. New York might not have wanted Gallo. So let's stop trying to be GMs and figure out the timeline and all that stuff. We don't know. We don't know. Gallo maybe couldn't have gotten traded before Cam because that's not the way it needs to go first. Again, maybe Cam had to be the first domino. Maybe we had to get that first round pick first to make everything else happen. Relax, y'all. Relax. Well, the mid-first round pick we got for Cam help us now. Y'all aren't listening. Michael, my boy, I appreciate y'all hopping in this live. I appreciate you interacting, but listen to me. When I say Travis Schlenk is not done, he's not done. Is it February 10th yet? It's not. Do y'all understand and realize that first round pick probably is not even going to stay with us? That first round pick we just got from New York via Charlotte is not probably going to end up. Do y'all realize we're not going to end up using that pick or drafting that pick or owning that pick? Do y'all realize that multiple trades can be made before the trade deadline? Do y'all realize that a GM can make more than one trade? Do y'all remember back a couple of years ago when LeBron was with Cleveland? Y'all remember they made multiple trades in a day? They turned the whole roster over in a day. Now, maybe Travis Schlenk isn't to turn the whole roster over in a day, but y'all realize he can make multiple moves? Do y'all know that it's happened before to where a dude got traded to a team and just to get traded to another team, just to get cut and released and traded again? Like, there's a such thing as multiple transactions. We don't buy one thing and say we done. When we buy groceries, do we just buy milk and go home? No. Like, we're not done. That first round pick, no, it can't help us now to answer your question, but we're not even that first round pick is going to probably be used to get a dude who can help us now. Like, I'm trying to make it make sense, but y'all not listening. Trae actually the best long-range shooter from 30-plus in the league and having his most efficient year. You have to pair a guy like Ben to help Trae out. Exactly. We brought Trae in to shoot long threes. We brought Trae in to stretch a defense, to keep a defense honest. So yes, while he doesn't need to shoot those 30-footers often, When he does shoot those, it makes the defense have to stretch out. It makes the defense have to cover him as soon as he crosses half court. And when he does that, he can blow by a dude and throw the alley-oop. He can get penetration and get the floater. When he does that, it opens other things up. Now, again, I'm not saying he needs to shoot 10 of them things a game, but him doing that opens up a defense and stretches out a defense to a certain point that gives us an advantage. Atlanta analyst said, nah, Gallo is better. And Michael Waltrip, he said, yes, it will. Right, it will, because it's going to help us get somebody else. It's because the ball sticks with Trey. Does the ball stick with Trey? More like the way the Warriors play, or even Memphis. It's because the ball sticks with Trey. If the ball moves more like the way the Warriors play, even Memphis, and Cam started 7 games this year. When Trey was out, Cam averaged 25. Yeah, because those games that Cam started, we got to get some context to those starts. Most of those games that Cam Reddish started was when we was playing with our COVID roster, when we was playing with G League dudes. So, yeah, somebody going to have to score. Cam going to have to average 25. I mean, somebody got to do it, because we didn't have Trey, we didn't have Bogey, we didn't have JC. Most of those games Cam Reddish started was with our down bad coach, was when Lance Stevenson was getting minutes. Come on now. Trae Young equals the regular season is boring. Now, did Trey say that he needs to find motivation in the regular season? Yes. Yes, he did. And, do I like that comment? No. But even though Trey is saying the regular season is boring, is he not averaging almost 28 points per game and almost 10 assists? Come on, like, he's obviously motivated somehow. It's not like he's not putting up numbers. Yeah, Saul Sensei, Master Drip Lord, no more Cam. Snacko says, at this point, I feel like John Collins played us. He's a good player and is a locker room leader, but is not a second option. The money we gave him is too much for 17.4 points per game. And JC could be traded. JC probably is not safe. If I had to guess, I would say John Collins is not safe. We could move on from him. Somebody in my comments said a long time ago, he said we could have just signed John Collins just so we don't lose him for nothing, and then he's trade value. And that could be coming to fruition now. It could be to a point now where, okay, we signed John Collins and, we tried to see if it could work out. It's not working out. And maybe we trade him. So maybe we get something back for John Collins too, and he's part of that bigger package. Tibbs will either play Reddish 48 minutes or play him 2 minutes. Right, the way Tibbs be going, he either going to play the whole game or you're not going to play a lick. Luke 2236 KJV, that's the name, said, what a hater, LOL. I could sense your saltiness. I'm salty because y'all tripping. I'm salty because y'all are doing too much. Y'all are panicking over one trade. Y'all panicking over one move. Y'all panicking like it's February 11th and we can't make no more trades. Y'all panicking like that first round pick is probably end up gonna get picked by us. Like we actually gonna use that first round pick when that's probably not the case. I'm salty because y'all not listening, y'all not thinking, y'all not acting like y'all ever watched a game of basketball or been through a trade deadline before. Come on now. Do you think Trey Young wins the MVP? I do not think Trey Young is gonna win the MVP. No, not at this rate. Unless we have some type of big turnaround, then no, he's not. Knicks fans be better than use. That's facts. I'm guessing you're saying that the Knicks are going to use Cam Reddish better than we use him, and that's all fine and dandy. Like I said, I wish nothing but the best for Cam, and he probably will get a bigger role in New York, and that's good for Cam. And we'll see how he does in New York. We'll see. But again, if we turn that Cam Reddish trade ultimately adds up to us getting a bigger dude in the second star, like a Jaylen Brown or Bradley Beal or Brandon Ingram or Ben Simmons or whoever we talked about tonight, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. We can't judge this one trade by itself. Y'all aren't seeing the bigger picture. There's going to be more to this. I promise y'all. What up, 92.9 The Game and the Live? What bigger trade do you want to see? I would like to see somebody who, like, if I knew Ben Simmons would be on his P's and Q's if he came to Atlanta, I would really like to have Ben Simmons. But I don't know if Ben Simmons is going to be in the right headspace if he comes here. I don't know if he's going to want to stay here, because Ben Simmons, I think, will be that perfect type of dude to pair with Trae Young, DeAndre Hunter, Clint Capella. I think that will give us a very good defensive lineup. That's a good balance between offense and defense. I would like a Jaylen Brown because I think he helps us there too. I think he gives us a good balance. He could be the go-to guy when Trae Young is on the bench. He's a good defensive guy along with DeAndre Hunter and Clint Capella. So those are a couple of dudes. But we got to find some balance between offense and defense in this lineup. You don't understand, bro. Trae Young too ball dominant to win anything. Is he? Is he, though? Rich Boy says, "Do your Hawks are effed up. Go to bed." I don't have a bedtime, big dog. Couldn't we have gotten something better than a mid first round pick, though? 18th is the highest pick we can get in 2022. Michael, I understand where you're coming from, bro. I really do. I understand where you're coming from. My thing is that this is one trade. It's one trade. We got Kevin Knox. We got another solid role player in Kevin Knox. And again, there have been trades where you get a little less back for maybe somebody a little bit better because you have something bigger planned. Maybe we only needed the first round pick in Kevin Knox. And again, y'all wanted something. Y'all wanted more back. What else more did y'all want? Y'all want a Kemba Walker? No. Do you want Julius Randle? No. Do you want, like, who do you want? You want a Reggie, not even Reggie Bullock. He's not on the team anymore. Like, who do you want on the Knicks? You got to think about that too. What were we going to get on the Knicks? Who was going to offer us? What more could the Knicks have offered us? Like, what do they have to give that's so great in exchange for Cam Reddish? You got to think about it too. What did the Knicks have that we wanted? Not that much. The Knicks have been going through protocols just like us. They actually have a solid team. When they're healthy, Cam Reddish will help them more. And he probably will. I'm sure that's why the Knicks made the deal. I'm sure that's what the Knicks are thinking too. And again, we're going to get a guy that's going to help us too. Jeremy Grant coming here. He could be. He very well could be. Now, I can agree that Cam should have got more minutes. That's on Nate, but part of that is due to Cam's inconsistency. Right. Nate's trying to put whoever's going to win on the floor. And Nate said many, many times he likes the matchups for Cam better on the second unit. So maybe Nate wasn't thinking Cam can handle going up against first unit guys. I don't know. Either Bradley Beal or Jaylen Brown, even Brandon Ingram. I don't think Philly and Travis will come to a reasonable agreement. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. His numbers were better than Bogey with less minutes. And again, Bogey might get traded. Bogey has been streaky. He is streaky. Bogey's inconsistent too, and he might get traded too. Bogey is not a part of the solution. He might not be a part of the solution either. So I get what you're saying, but Bogey not safe either. There's only so many minutes Cam can play, and Cam can't play starter minutes. Right. We're paying John Collins. We're paying Trae Young. We're paying Kevin Huerter. We're paying Clint Capella. We can't give everybody starter minutes. That's a very good point. I think Travis could have got more for Cam, like package him with Gallo and Bogey. Could have got a higher pick or a big-time free agent. But again, we traded him to New York. And again, you got to think, like, what are other teams willing to give up for Cam? Like, for some other teams, Cam going to just ride the bench too. So they're not going to give a first-round pick for a dude who's just going to ride the bench with New York. Who are we getting? Who do y'all want from New York that's so good and well that would have been so much better? Like, I don't understand. I believe we're going to get another star, but I'm scared to see who or how many players they'll trade. Yeah, it could be a lot of turnover. Everybody just replying and talking. You don't trade your best players, the third highest scorer. Yeah, exactly. Like, can we chill on trade? Like, trade's not going anywhere. Y'all just going to have to live with that or just be a fan of another team. Most of Cam's good scoring came when he played 30+. He had 36, 18, 14, 18, 25, and 18 when everybody Ben Simmons averaged 5 points in the playoffs. Now, I don't know what happened to Ben Simmons in the playoffs. I don't know. But he was a good player in the regular season, and he was part of the reason Philly got a number 1 seed. And again, I don't know if Ben Simmons' head is in the right space. And I'm not saying Ben Simmons could be the perfect trade. I'm not saying he's going to solve all the problems. I don't know about Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is questionable. And maybe we don't even go after Ben Simmons. And again, Cam not going to play. Cam wasn't going to play 30-plus here. He never was until he became a starter. He's just not a starter. And again, most of that time came when we was playing with the COVID roster. I'm telling you. Trey overrated, bro. He good for stats not winning. We just went to the Eastern Conference Finals with Trey. So we get into the Eastern Conference Finals without Trey, Spivey? We get into the Eastern Conference Finals without Trey? Is that what's happening? Like, are we getting to these conference finals without him? So do we even have 17 wins without Trey? We have more wins without Trey? Like, how is he not good for winning when we're just in the Eastern Conference Finals? This team has to play defense if we want to win. Now, Trey has to help in that category, yes, but I'm telling you, Trey's definitely not overrated. Steph was a historically bad defender for years with the Warriors till recently. When that's the case, you pair guys like Clay and Draymond with him, so his flaws aren't as severe. Exactly. You're going to have to put – there's only a couple of guys in the league that can do everything. Steph is not a great defender. He's become a better defender. And how many years, to Jamar's point, did it take him to become a better defender? It took him a while to become a better defender. Trey's going to have to get bigger, too. That's a part of him being able to play defense. He's going to have to get bigger, muscle-wise. He's going to have to put on some pounds a little bit. But to keep one point, that's why this is a team game. Steph is the scorer. He's the unique guy that, carries on offense. Clay is the two-way guy. Draymond is the energy guy who gets rebounds and plays defense. And he's, kind of the engine of that team. A team is not going to be full of guys that can do everything. Guys are going to have flaws. Trey's flaws happen to be on defense, but what he can do on offense makes up for it. And you pair guys with him that can help on defense. Come on now. That's Spivey's channel. Why you hating on Trey? That's so right. Like, I don't understand the Trey hate in here. Hunter has had a problem staying healthy. He's going to have to stay healthy too. And like I said, maybe he's not safe. We don't know. Can't win with the team scrambling, close out because your star player has no interest. Does he have no interest? I mean, if you watch, I feel like there's interest there. I just feel like he's not that good at defense yet, but I feel like there's some improvement. Let me go down these comments to see. I hope Jalen gets more minutes now. Jalen Johnson, I don't know. He could get more minutes for a couple games, but I don't know if he's going to get that many more minutes. Hunter won't hit his peak with Trey. Y'all don't understand why it's the body language with players when Trey's shooting 30-footers. Again, I understand the 30-footer point. But again, some of that helps out with stretching the defense and making them having to respect Trey and picking him up at the over half court. Love Cam, but bro was mad inconsistent. He was. Does Trey help? Oh, bro, there are so many players in the league that don't help on defense, but they help on offense. Like Jamar was saying, how long was it before Steph became good on defense? Come on, y'all. Y'all acting like everybody in the NBA besides Trae Young is a great two-way player. Come on, let's get a grip. If we get Bill and Ingram, I'll be all about it. Right, and maybe that's what we setting up. Symone Stanley in the building. She said, Cam had to go. If y'all trying to win now, y'all need assets for a bigger piece. That's facts. Let's go get Zion. Maybe, yeah. I mean, Zion seemed like he wanted to come here. I don't know about Zion, though. He got to get his conditioning right first and foremost. He'd outclassed Dogs last night. That's how y'all feel. All right, y'all. I'm getting off in about 2 minutes. I'm going through these last comments to see what we talking about. Not Bing Bong. But I appreciate everybody hopping on in the live. We're gonna talk about it more. We're gonna have some time to talk about it. It's good examples of what the Bulls are doing and brought in players that fit. That's what Travis is doing. Exactly. Trey. This is my last big point. Now I'm gonna dip for real because I gotta go. But Trey is the franchise player. If you don't like it, become a fan of a different team for the next 10 years because Trey is the franchise player. What do the Hawks have to do now they have found a franchise player? Find players that fit around him and fit with the system. Whether that's Jaylen Brown, Bradley Beal, Ben Simmons, I don't know, Brandon Ingram, whoever. Find players that fit around him because Trey is here. Trey is staying. Does Trey have to make improvements on the defensive end? Yes. Can his shot selection be a little bit better? Yes. But what Trey does on the offensive end is special. And again, they're not guys out here are all two-way players. There's plenty of guys out here who can score and get buckets, but aren't going to. Look at Lou Williams in his prime. Was Lou Williams a great defender in his prime? No, he was all about offense. Come on, y'all. We are doing too much. But all right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I appreciate all y'all rocking with me. I'm sorry I couldn't get to all y'all comments. I know this is a heated discussion, and we're going to get to it again. We're going to talk about it again. But biggest points. We're going to have to accept the fact that Trey is the dude. We're going to have to get guys that fit around him. We're going to make changes with defense and relax. Relax, everybody. Relax. This is not the one and only trade that's happening. I know y'all liked Cam Reddish. Some of y'all love Cam Reddish. My goodness. But we're Hawks fans. Travis Link has done right by us so far. Believe in Travis. Trust in Travis. Let him do his work. He got time. More moves are coming. Just wait on it, y'all. Just wait on it. Again, I appreciate y'all, everybody that hopped in here. Keep rocking with me. More videos coming soon. Till I tell y'all guys next time, stay true to Atlanta. Believe in Atlanta. Relax. Peace.